All right, today we're going to continue learning about geometry. Last week or Monday, we started working on our vocabulary. Today, we are going to use that vocabulary we learned about and do some test style question. Here we go. What type of angle has a measure of less than 180 but more than 90 degrees? All right, so remember, when we're doing this, we're still going to think about cubes. So we need to pull our numbers, our information, keywords, figure out what the question's asking. All right, so we have 180 and we have 90. All right, we have less than and we have more than. Remember, less than is smaller and more than is greater than or bigger than. So let's talk about what we know. We know that 180 degrees is a straight line. It's half of a circle. Okay, that's 180 degrees. And we know that 90 degrees is a right angle. It makes a corner. Okay, so let's talk about each of our answer choices. If we look at an acute angle, remember an acute angle is small. It's your baby angle. It's smaller than or less than 90. An obtuse angle is going to be bigger than 90, but it's going to be smaller than 180 degrees. It's kind of right there in between 90 and 180. All right. A right angle, we've already talked about, it's exactly 90 degrees. It's going to make a corner. And a straight angle is going to make it's a straight line. It's 180 degrees. So when we look at our answer choices, we can go ahead and mark out straight angle and right angle. So let's look back at the question. It says less than 180. Well, acute angle is going to be less than 90 and more than 90 degrees. So we can mark that one out. An obtuse angle is your correct answer. All right, let's try another test style question using our geometry knowledge. Which statement about lines is true? So we're going to read these statements and we're going to visualize which one or what they look like so we can determine which one is true. Two lines can be perpendicular but not intersecting. So remember, perpendicular is when they cross, they touch. Two lines will touch, they will cross somewhere, but they have to make a 90-degree angle. So two lines can be perpendicular but not intersecting. Well, if it's perpendicular, it's going to cross. So we know that is not true. Two lines can be intersecting but not perpendicular. Well, remember, intersecting, they cross. They can make acute angles. They can make obtuse angles. They do not have to make a right angle. All right, so we're going to have a question mark beside that one. Two lines can be parallel and perpendicular. Well, if two lines are parallel, that means they do not ever touch. Think about the railroad tracks we talked about on Monday. They cannot touch. All right, well, if they can't touch, and then they can't be perpendicular because perpendicular means they're going to cross. Parallel, you can't cross. Two lines can be parallel and intersecting. Again, if they are parallel, they cannot cross. So our answer is B. Today we worked on test style questions. Next up, you're going to try a couple of test style questions on your own.